In this lesson, we'll work on creating our thumb chain, and we'll also mirror the arm. Let's get started by grabbing the index finger. We'll press Control page down, let's hold down Shift, and we'll clone this chain. Now we can go ahead and grab the root. Let's swivel it around on the Y-axis, and then we'll start to move it inside of the thumb. Keep in mind it's a good idea to have reference nearby just to make sure that we're placing our bone objects in the right spot. In this case, you could always just go ahead and study your hand. I think that this is going to work out well. I might go ahead and bring this up just a little bit more on the Y-axis. Great. Now we can go ahead and move to the next bone object. Let's go ahead and double click it to grab the entire chain, excluding of course the root. We'll then go ahead and turn on bone edit mode, and we'll go ahead and bring these bone objects down. Fantastic. Once we've done that, we can then go ahead and start to reorient the chain. Let's go ahead and grab the second bone in this system, and we'll go ahead and twist this around. Let's go ahead and bring it over in the Y-axis. We'll rotate it up in the X-axis, and then we'll go ahead and bring it down in the Z-axis. You can see it's kind of favoring the edge of the thumb. No worries. We'll go ahead and fix that soon. Sweet. I think that this is looking really good. Keep in mind there are a few bones that we will not need, so we'll go ahead and make sure to remove those. Okay, great. I might go ahead and bring this over in the Y-axis a bit more. Now, let's go ahead and work on removing the bones we don't need. So these last two bone objects here, the nub and its root, we don't need those. Let's go ahead and delete them. Nice. From there, we can go back to bone edit mode. Let's go ahead and select, again, the second bone in the system. We'll double click. We'll grab our move gizmo. Let's go ahead and move these over in the Z-axis to center this chain right here inside of the thumb mesh. Fantastic. So once we've done that, it's then just a matter of adjusting the rest of our bones to match their edge loops. We'll also want to make sure the nub is placed outside of the finger. We're just about there. Great. This is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and turn off bone edit mode, adjust the orientation of the second bone here. Double click, go back to bone edit mode, and then bring this over in the Z-axis. Sweet. Now for the nub, let's go ahead and take a look at that. You can see that it is kind of slanted. That happens at times when we move a bone system with bone edit mode. No worries. What I'll do is simply go ahead and delete it, select its parent, and choose Create End. Now we can go and pull the nub to the end of the finger, and we are good to go. Fantastic. Alright, so once we've managed to do that, let's go ahead and turn off bone edit mode. We'll now go ahead and grab each metacarpal bone, and we'll link to our wrist. So let's go ahead and grab our linking tool, and do that. And now we can spend the time renaming the rest of our bone objects. We'll name them alphabetically. So let me go ahead and give you an idea as to how to approach naming your finger bones. Something that's really straightforward. We'll start with the thumb. So that's going to be bone, L, thumb, A. Sweet. Let's go ahead and copy this name. We'll move to the next. Paste, and that'll simply be B. Remember, when we get to the nub, we'll go ahead and change the prefix. So that'll be nub instead of bone. The main reason why we're doing that is so that when we're ready to skin our geometry, it's a lot faster for us to search for all of our bone objects. And at the same time, it'll be a lot faster to exclude the nubs, because all we need to do at that point is search for the prefix bone, and we'll be able to quickly find all of these objects. Alright, let's go ahead and move to the next. So I'll go ahead and paste. That'll be thumb C, and then D. Sweet. And again, for our nub, we'll go ahead and change the prefix. So that's going to be nub, L, thumb, E. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the others. I'll go ahead and pause the video and do that on my end. When I come back, we'll work on mirroring the arm. Alright, so all bone objects have been renamed. It's now time to mirror the arm. Let's go ahead and grab the clavicle. We'll press Control page down to grab the rest of our arm chain. From there we can use the mirroring tool, and then we'll go ahead and choose OK. Nice. Now let's go ahead and grab the clavicle on the left arm. We'll then grab our Move gizmo. Let's make sure it's set to World. Here's the value we need to flip. Let's go ahead and copy it, minus the negative operator. We'll go to the opposite clavicle, and we'll paste the value in. Sweet, so now the chain is perfectly mirrored. Cool. So now what we would need to do is just go in and basically link the two clavicles to the chest. So here is our chest bone. If you need to, just go ahead and increase its size just a bit more so it's easier to link. I might set this to about 30. Nice. So from there we'll go ahead and grab the two clavicles. We'll grab our linking tool and we'll go ahead and link. Once we've done that, we can then go ahead and press Control page down to grab both chains. We'll Alt right click and choose Freeze Transform. Nice. The last thing we'll want to do is go ahead and rename these bone objects and then make sure that all of our bone objects are stored in the hidden layer. So I'll go ahead and leave renaming up to you. It's really straightforward. We need to get rid of the mirrored suffix and change the L to an R. Now, as far as storing them in the hidden layer is concerned, we can just go ahead and grab all of the objects that we'll need to store. So it's going to be all of the bones on the right half. Remember, you can hold down Control and drag to add to your selection. And then we'll need to go ahead and grab the hand bones. Let's go ahead and hold down Control and select. Fantastic. It's just a matter now of going in and dragging and dropping them into the hidden layer. Sweet. So there we have it. Again, I'll go ahead and leave renaming up to you. In the next lesson, we're going to go ahead and create systems that will help us get volume in the knees and elbows.